game of Against the Storm. It's gonna be Prestige level 9 now, and this is the first game after it makes a really big step in difficulty. Prestige 9 ends the abuse of the trader, and that's how it's always easy to win the lower prestige levels. So it's an end to the fun. We are working our way towards this purple seal. Now I could get there in 2 towns, I suppose. And we need 20 seal fragments before we go there. I could get there with 1 town in between and then the next town seal, but then we don't have enough of those fragments, so we do need to use an extra town anyway. So how are we gonna do that is the question. Where are we gonna settle? I could settle here and then there, and then normally we would get to there, but if we take the royal resupply 2 extra range, we can go to here. So that's 2 towns, 1 in here. We also need to resupply here to use the for the range, so we can get there, because from here we can not. No, we cannot get there from here. So we're going to take these 2 specials. This one says dangerous and forbidden glade warnings are disabled. That is absolutely inconsequential. This is a non-factor at all. And this one says no resources will be refunded after destroying buildings. That is a small factor if I don't forget it, but I tend to forget things like that, and then it can be a big factor. I've used this before and it was a pain in the ass. So we're going here. Prestige 9, it's the highest we can choose now. And which of these caravans are we gonna take? This one is 3 more people. Yeah, we're clearly gonna choose the beavers and the foxes. So we have 10 people already. We can add 2 more if we like. And some food. We have 6 bricks and 6 planks. 24 reeds, that will turn into 8 fabrics. And the map will provide us with plant fiber from trees and possibly to harvest. That's the same as we had last map, and we were short on fiber materials all the time. So it is interesting to take that one, and that would leave us with this little bit of food. We have now 72, 96, 120, 156 food. With 13 people, that's not so excessive. I could choose to not take either of these reeds or these people. Why don't I have +2? I thought that royal resupply gave me 2 range and 2 points, but I guess I was wrong. I could also use some stones actually for the caches. Does the map even offer stones? No, it does not. So yeah, we really should take stones. This way we get 10 people and both stones and reeds. I think that's okay, actually. That's okay. Let's go for this. What else do we get? Getters are going to have 50% of producing double in drizzle. So that's really interesting to getter and drizzle. Fuel consumption is increased per hostility level. We can safely sort of forget about that. Resources we sacrifice. I don't sacrifice resources. Working in this environment requires a lot of energy. Villagers have a higher chance of consuming twice the amount of food. Okay. And another 50% of consuming double the amount of food. And to prevent it we need housing and services. So level 4 and 5 are extra food. Well, we built our standard road. I'll make a cross of it, I suppose. So. And where are we going to? This glade. This one is probably not super convenient to build another herd. We can just get one in that nook, that's it. So if that's gonna be full of fertile soil, for example, then we cannot build a herd there. This one is okay. So these two are our prime targets for opening. I guess I'll just continue that road in there. And we may want to make... We'll see about that later. Woodcutters camp there, camp there. We have 10 people, minus this one is 9, minus 1 in the makeshift post is 8, minus a builder is 7. 2 camps is fine for now. Do we get double wood? We get double wood from this biome, so selecting too many. Actually, doesn't that fit right there? Yes, it does. So that's for the woodcutters. Then we need the makeshift post on priority 4 to produce a few of those provisions. And of course the trading post at priority 3, and then some homes. At priority 2, with of course a park. Also at 2. And then finally we'll produce a crude workstation. I might want to increase the priority on that crude workstation actually. I do have one extra person, I believe. And like that. And let's get going, because I do want to turn this one into fabric. Let's see if we have lots of interesting buildings, really. Yeah. Now this biome does have sea marrow, so we probably won't need to use a kiln for coal. So yeah, a rain mill or lumber mill. Now I've said before that field kitchen is rather useless. There is of course one thing that makes it useful. That is that it can turn herbs into edible food. But it's so slow. And then you're gonna need drizzle water. That's a pain in the ass. You're gonna have to get that water out of a what's the name of it? A rain collector, which is inefficient and it requires parts to build. So I don't like all that stuff. How many of these packs shall we make? Let's start with 12. 24 eggs, we can do that. This is gonna provide us meat and a tiny bit of leather. Yeah, I do want to do this before the housing. Is there any reason to look at the cornerstone or not? I think I can look at it. Export specialization, you know, that's one of my favorites. But so is Sahilda's if we produce pie. And none of them is going to have any effect during the first year, so I'm not choosing yet. Well, it does have some effect actually. It does have some effect. Let's just do it. Will I regret it if I'm producing pie? Yes, I will. If I get to produce pie, I will regret it. Do I want to produce pie? They want cookies. They don't know, neither of them wants pie. Still, it's still good to produce pie with Sahilda's, but the regret will be a little less at least, so I'm gonna take this. I'm not gonna look at that with the timed orders. Yeah, so we're gonna produce a little fabric now. Not too much, because if I get a better building at the start of year 2, I want to spend these resources more efficiently. Well, I do guess that this might be a third option to open the glade anyway. I mean, if we're going to open a third, then it doesn't need to build hard anyway. So let's open up the path towards there. Is there any specific prime real estate that I want to clean out? This one a little bit maybe. This is going to be my housing area. This looks like it might be opening again, does it? No, I don't believe so. I don't believe so, no. It's just a small one, but... Because honestly, I do need to make less fuck-ups if I want to reach level 20 alive. Oh, we're at the second season. I didn't notice if I had any opportunities in the first one. This doesn't look super interesting. Sometimes they'll pay you like 6 or 7 for a part, and in that case I'll be willing to sell a few parts early on. Nice square we're gonna cut out, all good for homes. Just work on this area. So these are done with their assignments. Maybe I'll produce a little more blanks. Yeah. Let's produce some planks. We can use both the guys for that. Or we could have one to do some building work. Let's do that. We want these homes and the park done before the storm anyway. put one back in there. Which of the glades am I going to open first? I'll open this one first just because the road is going straight in there. And there's no reason that I can think of to make a choice on otherwise. Of course, after the storm we get a blueprint. It might be one that allows us to view into glades, so we can still change. My intention is to open this one. Drizzle was extra getter bonuses. I don't think it works for woodcutters. It doesn't specifically say so. But usually gatherers are not woodcutters. We have two different opportunities now. 8 coal for 3, that's not really interesting, nor is this. The bar has lowered quite a bit though in choosing trade routes, because the trader is very, very poor in his offerings now. Oh, I was not going to open that one, I was going to open that one and that one. So this should not be the first one to do. Because this was where we could only use that little nook for an extra heart. We are done building, so our builder can go into somewhere for a very short little while. $71 wood is not that much. It's not that much. And there we have our second cornerstone. Protected trade, interesting. Woodcutter's prayer, sort of interesting. Of course it's much less significant now than it could be on a 1 wood biome, because we are already getting 2, so it's plus 50% now. And we'd have to sacrifice our coal. Of course we could still put the coal, no, because that option is not here right now. You can with these choices that are ethereal, as I call it, you can still sell the stuff if you have a trader present, but I'm pretty sure I want to do protected trade. This of course is also going to be much less significant, but through the trade routes we might get several ticks of these 15 points of hostility here. And hostility reduction really is the #1 thing we're looking for in cornerstones. Yeah, protected trade. Hold. And we get to choose 2 or 3 persons, and the lizards are going to be our 3rd race. So it's time now to open a glade. Well, there's no woodcutter right there, so we are going to open this glade now. And since there's a pretty decent chance we do want to open a second one, let's move this woodcutter so they get ready to open the second glade. If this event is easy. I do not really want to sell food with the amount of food that I have now. 5 for 2. No. I don't want to sell stones either. Oh. And then I move this, and I hope that stops them from bringing everything else to town. Oh, that tree was not enough. We are slow at opening this glade now. Oh boy, this is way too slow. Way too slow. Go cut that tree right now. Okay, what do we get here? A totem of denial, which we can burn down without any other consequences. Or we can not yet do this, but grants a global resolve bonus. It is really nice to get that, and the cost is blocks the ability to sacrifice goods, which is a non-factor at all. So that's a non-factor. We basically either get these goods or we pay 30 goods that we do not yet have to get a global resolve item, and we can get those out of here. This would take probably about a minute, and little walking time is a minute and a half. And then we can do this. This was ale? Yeah, we can send those barrels of ale in here. And that's gonna take another 7 minutes, so we're at 8.5. And that's plenty of time. That's good. We can do that. Easy. So let's start doing this really. We have the foxes here. 1 fox should be enough to do this. Investigate. Well, let's send 2 foxes after all. We don't have a harpy in the herd, so it's gonna be a lot of walking around with stuff. What do we have here? A haunted market. What the bonuses does a haunted market provide us? 2 people in there will give me global carrying capacity, which is awesome. And 1 person in there will give me more faster reputation through resolve if luxury is fulfilled. This is a tiny convenience, but it's not really a big thing. Of course, burning it down gives me reasonable rewards. So other than that, we get this fertile soil, which is good. We like fertile soil. Now we open the second glade, because the first one has a easy event. And we're working on this, that's good, so go for the second glade. This is still, yeah, we had already looked at this season. So a haunted smelter, and a corrupted caravan. The corrupted caravan can be solved with reeds and dragonfire, or with packs of provisions that I do have, and containers that I have none of. This is a bit of a pain, but we can do this, and it's gonna produce a few blight rot cysts, so this is doable. I hope that we are going to get some containers somewhere. Is there another cache in here? No, there is not. We have 2 patches of fertile soil now. And what does the haunted smelter all produce? Copper bars, pipes and biscuits. Okay. Oh, hey, we do have a cache here. That is not too significant what we can get out of there. It's not going to help us right now. I'm going to start building a... where is it? Light post. It cannot be in the spot that I like it to be. That's somewhat unfortunate. It could be here though. That's okay. That's actually a pretty decent spot anyway. Oh no, it cannot. Because my clay is there. I don't think the blight post is movable, you know. So we do want it in a good spot. Well, let's move this one out. It's 25 seconds for the trader. And put the blight thing there. This I have, this I have, and this I have. This is top priority now. Okay. This should also be pretty high priority to do this, because we get the bonus food. And we are rather low on food. So we can cleanse it if we need to. This is no huge disaster. I mean, this is only until I fix that, I believe. I'm never really certain, because they try to make it more obvious what is permanent or what is not, but it's still not entirely obvious. Yeah, I think I like the stones anyway. I can open another cache with that. Now this cache doesn't look great. 63 charges times 1.8, that's already a little more than 100 fuel. That's going to be really convenient. I think I'm going to move this right there. And we have some new people, so let's put them in there. I'm gonna turn this off because I don't want them walking the distance. I have some berries here. Now, undoubtedly you've seen my Excel sheet by now, so I'm gonna keep it out of view. But I'm gonna fill out these buildings that I consider mine. So I have the bars recipe. I have the pipes, and I have the biscuits. And there was another building in here, which doesn't really produce anything, huh? No. That's not going to be producing anything. Do I feel like I could open a third glade? Like I should open a third glade. Let's first look at our buildings now and some orders. So we have our cookie recipe. How many people like cookies actually? Only one likes cookies, one likes pie. Pickled goods is common among everyone, so that would be very much our favorite food to produce. It also gives us more bonus than any of the other ones. We have clay, so producing pottery would be nice. Yeah, that would be our favorite food for this game. Is this helping us with that? No, it is not. Nor is that. I don't suppose herbs can be good for pickled. Foods, so all pickled goods. No herbs. And let's open some order. I have 10 tools. I guess that was the welcome gift of the lizards. This is really convenient because we get these important parts and building materials. That gets us going really. And the lizard resolved to 15. Well, we're at 6 now. So that's an 11 when we favor them. If we get back to level 1 and we build a second herd, then that could be done, but that requires 16 people. So that's going to be next year. And I do think I like this one now anyway. It gets us going, it's immediately done. It's also immediately another blueprint. Bam, do it. This says complete 3 glade events. We are going to do that for sure. That can be really good. The weaver is nice. This is nice. And we can do this. I mean, even opening a cache is in any glade event if I'm correct. Yeah. I like the weaver. This says 15 foxes resolve. That should be easy. Yeah, that is easy. This is also relatively easy, but we have to pay 10 amber. And what do we get? What's the difference? Let's say the cookies equal the mushrooms roughly. We get 2 more parts here and 6 tools for 2 foxes. I think I'm going with the foxes resolve because it's also immediately done. And we're not getting any gold yet, so we are forced to trade it. And I like this immediate food, people, yeah. 46 seconds, we get some more. Do we consider this solved? Are we gonna open a third? We're first gonna choose a few buildings now. So I have the weaver. And the weaver provides us a fabric recipe. The training gear can be made with bars or stones. So that's not entirely ready to be made. And the pack of trade goods. And with our extra pack production, that can be a really good deal. The packs are gaining in importance relative to the rest of the goods because we can always sell them, and they have a value that remains somewhat significant. Of course, it's also half of what it was, but suppose we put in 6 flour, that's about 40 cents value, and we're gonna get 3 packs of trade goods, that's 225, that is worthy. And if you can send them through a trade route, then they're gonna be golden. So yeah, we like this weaver. It's gonna take a little while to get it. Not super long. I suppose this is not yet done, but it's almost done. I'm really leaning towards opening an extract lathe, you know. A pack of building materials can work out with this weaver if we would get some nodes that produce. We're not getting that yet. Shall I just do it? We're gonna do it. That's gonna be most likely all the glades we open this game, but we can just get over with it, you know. We have all the information then. Oh shit. They are being a pain in the ass. They're gonna have to first empty their stocks. We are working on both glade events effectively. Yeah. Well, this one is not going to be resolved before the storm, so we may get into a tiny bit of trouble if this is a hostility hit. But I'm sure we'll survive. And there we see a beaver house. That's not so special. Well, I don't have any money. Ooh, 5 ancient tablets. This is good reward. But what do we need? We need basically all of our fabric to go in there. And that's just expensive. So we're gonna send our fabric in here. Let's find some foxes. Small trappers camp has got some fox. Fox in there. Tear down. Do we need an extra one in here? Only if we're gonna try and get gold, but I don't think we will. If the trader is going to have a good deal for us, we're gonna spend the gold right away, so we'll be fine. This is fine. 3 glade events are all taken care of. Of course we need to put a little attention to it still, but they're pretty much taken care of. Here we do want to do this, but spending 24 food with 62 and dropping is for a little later. But we do want to not eat the veggies probably until we're out of everything else. And here we have a trader and it's got a plantation, but it's costing 38 gold. I don't think we can do that. I would love to have that plantation, but I don't think I can. Suppose we're getting lots of parts. We're getting 6 more. And how many more parts are we gonna need? We have 1 getter camp. I want to have the ability to build 2, so that's 5 more. We have 2 woodcutters, that's good. We have our blight post not yet provided for, so that makes 8. And we're gonna have 1, 2 and 3 warehouses, that's 14. We want 14 parts. Yeah. And we have 13, and we are getting 6. So that's we have 5 extra parts that we could sell. But that does not bring us very far. We could sell this, we could sell this, we could sell this. We could potentially sell 2 of those, and then we'd only a fraction of it. So that's not happening. Which is unfortunate, but that's reality. I'm in doubt. I want to take the lumber mill because that plank production is sexy and convenient, but I feel like I should pick one of these 2 because our food situation is not yet fixed. Yeah, the herb garden would be a pick just because we got all this fertile soil, but then we can't do anything with herbs without a proper recipe for it. I'm gonna take the rain mill now. At least then we have the flour recipe in. Oh. The ranch doesn't run on herbs, does it? No. The forager's camp, how many things do we have that use the forager's camp? We have 2 patches for the herbalist, 1 patch for the trapper, another one for the herbalist, that's 3 for the herbalist, and 1 for the forager, and this is for the herbalist. We have 5 patches for the herbalist. If we get the herbalist offered, we take it, but not the forager nor the trapper. So this is a no-go, this is a no-go, it's smithy or herb garden. We already have the packs of trades. And we have the smelter that can produce copper bars, but do we have copper at all? No, this map does not have copper, so that's not happening, so the tools are also not likely to happen. I'm going to pick the herb garden now. The beanery is part of our wanted pickled goods. The carpenter is an awesome building. It's just a super awesome building. And porridge, that can use the herbs that our herb garden produces. We don't have any water supply, huh? No water there, no water there, nor water here. No, we don't have any water. So we would have to use this sucky rain collector to make the porridge. But I think it's a clear choice, because the porridge is the first fix for our, it's an immediate fix. If we have this beanery and we have the herb garden, we do have food. We can feed our people indefinitely. And does any one of them get happy from porridge? Yeah, the foxes do. And then later on we can hope to turn it into pickled goods. So this is an obvious choice. We must choose the beanery. This solves our food situation. I did not want a trapper. The ranch is trash. So it's the tavern or the smokehouse. We do like pottery because of the pickled goods. We have clay, we have some large clay nodes. Yeah, we can produce this, even though it's a 1-star. Incense can be made with herbs, and that might be good for luxury packs someday. And of course jerky, we can make a little bit of that. It's too bad that this is the 3-star recipe and we're not gonna make much use of it. We're only getting this tiny bit of meat here. But that's what it is. We are choosing the smokehouse for our pottery production primarily. Now I'm gonna put everything in my Excel sheet again. What have we gotten this round? The rain mill produces flour, but we don't have the resource for flour yet. It produces scrolls, and we don't have the resource for that either. And it can produce packs of trading materials. No, packs of building materials. And we can do that with our weaver, possibly. We still don't have resources for the weaver anyway, so that's not likely. Oh well, that's the rain mill. And in here we have the herb garden, which produces, as the name says, herbs. The beanery, which is going to produce porridge, and it may produce pickled later. And the crystallized dew is well, we can make them, but it's not very interesting. Okay, so what do we want? We really want a plantation. Man, I wish I could sell an organ to buy that plantation from Sahilda. And we have the smokehouse, which produces containers and incense and jerky. We really can't sell an organ. Is there absolutely nothing we can do within 1 minute 20? Halfway. All of this we really can't sell. Halfway, what are we gonna get from caches? I was opening that one already. There's no other one, so that's gonna be this one. Let's open it. Yeah, let's just do this quickly. Hoppa. And here we are going to... We don't have the containers. Does Sahilda have them? Yes, we can buy the containers from Sahilda. That's gonna cost us 10 gold. Which is still a slight pain in the ass. Okay. Packs of provision, that's... We can do that. And that brought us the option of... Oh, we need the packs of provision for that. But we get 30 amber from that. Of course, way too late to get that plantation, but 30 amber. Is that a good deal? Because besides the thing we need 15 packs. That's 7.5 already. So we're basically paying about 20 amber to gain 10. Well, here we're paying some very low value stuff to gain a reputation point. This might be quite a lot of effort for an effective profit of 10 gold. Yeah, this is a lot of value. We are gonna get quite some good value, but it's gonna be way too late, of course, for that damn plantation that I need. And that's the disadvantage of not having all the unlocks, because otherwise I would have probably embarked with amber. Okay, so we're gonna have to make food happen as soon as we can. We were going to make porridge with the herb garden. I don't think it's really feasible to expect the herb garden to produce anything this year, is it? Which is the closest patch of soil to my warehouse? Doesn't mean really... none of them really. They're all about equal distance. No, they're not going to be producing this year. So that's for next year. This year we can use our drizzle to produce a few more of this. Or we could buy some food. We can also build the porridge producing beanery, and we can put that grain that we have in there. Yes, I think we're gonna do that. We have 24 grain, so that's 6 times this recipe. That's 60 food to get through this first year. That's probably about enough. And we need, of course, we also have some veggies, which I would like to use for the camp. But we need to solve the immediate food case first. Gonna move this one out of the way. This seems like nicely out of the way. And we're going to get that global resolve, are we? Although this is nice too. We didn't have any packs of luxury production, eh? No. I don't know if it's how many global resolve this. Probably one. One is not that impressive. Two is nice and three would be super awesome. Let's just do this. Yeah. We need more workforce really. But we're decently good on wood for now. We want to use this a bit. I'm still not trusting the porridge production alone. What other buildings are we gonna build? The smokehouse, of course. Oh, we can use that already too for little jerkies. I suppose those are gonna be here. Oh, this is actually smaller. No, that's the smokehouse. Huh? It didn't look smaller. But it is, it really is. So we can also put it there. Like that. That's what I'm gonna do. And what else did we have? The herb gardens. This would like to be there. And here we can build it conveniently. This beaver house is rather expensive to rebuild. We need more blueprints too, huh? Well, let's start doing this. That's gonna be another blueprint within probably 30 seconds, maybe a minute. And the 3 glade events will come by the end of this year. Okay, priorities. What resources are spoken for? This one gets the beer for here. Oh, that's 40 food too. We're actually not in a big food worry. But that's 40 meat. So that's going to be the jerkies. Jerkies are pretty efficient to produce. So let's prioritize this building a bit. 1 minute 40, 4 meat becomes a jerky. 1 minute 40 and 4 grain. But we need water too. So the smokehouse goes to priority 5. We don't have the fabric for it because we are using 15 fabric somewhere. I don't know where that was. And 30 out of our 42 reeds are spoken for. this one was using the fabric, yes. We are getting 30 bars, 25 bricks and value. And here we are getting one of those points, which is nice. I'm looking for building materials, really? No, only bricks. We're just getting bricks. We do need to produce 2 more. Where are we gonna get our people from? Are there any in here? There's 2 in there. We're gonna produce 2 more fabrics. We're having 16. Well, we can just as well take that off. And we have to be careful not to use it all. And with that 2 fabric, we can actually build this one. It remains us 6 planks. We have the bricks, we can produce 6 more planks. And then we can add the beanery. But the beanery is only useful if we have a rain collector too. Now the rain collector doesn't need to actually transport anything, so we can put it a bit further away from the warehouse. That's the 5 parts that I was telling myself I could sell. Well, let's not sell them, let's use them for this. So this is going to be priority 4. And we're going to need quite a lot of more planks before building the beanery. And the blight post is, okay, the blight post was 5, the smokehouse is 4, the rain collector is 3, and now we're out of planks, basically almost 5 bricks, and here goes 6, that's 11. We just need to produce a bunch of planks and then we'll have 5 bricks remaining. This is going to -5 for now. And we're gonna set up some warehouses as well, because this needs a warehouse. Are we gonna do anything else here? Not really. So just keep it close to this guy. That's the warehouse. -2 for now. -4, okay. And another warehouse. Oh, we do want to cut these 2 trees. We are going to work this field and this, so this warehouse can be right about here. And in here we are going to work this area, but that's later. Oh, and we needed this building, of course. But it's not gonna do anything for a long time to come. We're never gonna use copper. Gonna have copper, I mean. Well, how do we have 6 copper ore? Coming from the trees then? No. From the clay. Yes. Oh, that's actually quite a bit. We are gonna have copper after all. Yeah, we're gonna have some copper. Okay. Okay. I think we're sort of good for now. Need to pay attention to this one for this. And here we need those 6 purging fires. Foxes are, 2 marauders. But this is going to happen. This is convenient. I think we can choose this one. This is also very convenient, but we're not producing any of this. We can produce flour hopefully someday, but now I'm going to choose this one because I'm sure it will happen. Sacrificial. Well, that's definitely not happening in 10:30, which is a major bummer because this is so awesome. Look at this, man. Oh wow. But it's not happening. A butcher is sort of nice. This is nice. This is nice. We are gonna have to do... Oh, that's gonna take years. And then this won't be nice anymore, because the meat will already be used. But we're not producing luxury goods. This is impossible. We have to pick this one. Oh, it's such a pain that we can't do this, man. Oil and coal. Sahel that doesn't have those. We are getting coal from somewhere, I believe. Yeah. So the coal is good, the wine, we just don't have the oil. We're really not getting the oil anywhere, are we? How about if we would call another trader and hope that they get oil? It could be a gamble, you know? Because if we wait with that other trader until we have these tablets in 7 minutes, then we could do that. It's just a gamble that we can do it, and otherwise we're missing out one. That's going to be 2 years from now. I'm going to take this gamble. I might very well. It's actually likely that it's not going to succeed. But if I'm going to find this oil somewhere in the next, I believe burning 40 oil doesn't take very long. 15 oil per minute, triple speed is 1 minute really. Yeah, we can do that in 1 minute. So if we find this oil within 9.5 minutes, we're golden. The smithy is really a convenient building tool. Tools, codes. Best artifact ever. Free fuel for yeah. Let's hope and pray. Do I actually want this? This is okay. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. As soon as we have about 20-25-ish citizens, this might be worthwhile. Luxury and treatment. Luxury and treatment, neither, and luxury there. It's not that super awesome though, and 20 gold? because we can do this and then we would have 9 remaining, and we're getting how many? Because we do need the 40, of course. We're getting 30 here. So yeah, we have one fuel short to burn this. We can still burn it with planks, or we just wait and we'll burn it with the oil that we're gonna get from that oil supply line. There is our next blueprint, as well as some much needed workforce and food. I'm not seeing anything great. We have flour production already, so this is planks, water skins maybe. Where are we getting leather from? Nah. Tea and wine, that looks familiar to me. Where was that coming from? I believe just from this event. This is one that we don't want, while the luxury packs would be good. And the tinctuary, ale and wine, no. We might actually just let it simmer for a bit and re-roll when we are rich in the future, hopefully. Oh, damn it. Yeah. I hope they're probably gonna do that last, huh? What happens when this is triggered? Storm's duration 100%. Oh, that's no disaster. Of course, we need to fix it before the other seasons come around. 11 minutes. That would be exactly 1 year plus a minute, so that's right after clearance in the next year. Yeah, that would cut the next drizzle season short, which would be bad for our herb gardens. So let's hope to not do that, but it's not gonna be a game ruining disaster anyway. How's this not yet built? Okay. It's being built right now. This one likes harpies or lizards. We don't have any of those. Where are we gonna get some more people from? Yeah, we're fine on that now. Let's just get those guys in here. As expected, they're doing that last. I would like one in there. Oh, I need to be careful here. Am I overproducing already? We got 30 in store, and we needed them where? Right here. And that's exactly the 30 that we need. So this is good. We turn off fabric, and then you're going to produce some planks. Yeah. How many woodcutters are there? I guess we can take one off. And what was he gonna do? I needed one person somewhere. Oh, here. But we want this one dead. Makes him happy. What a sad life you have to you must have if you're gonna be happy just pumping water. Well, I guess the beavers are worse off. They're happy mining. How's our timing here? Yeah. That's not gonna be great in timing either. But that's also not a disaster if you're slightly late. Of course, reputation points is a bit of a bummer. This one can get started here. We need to carry a lot of stuff. Yeah. We'll take him out. What are we doing next? This one is taken care of, as well as I can at least. Let's just hope we're not gonna trigger it, but we might just, and we just basically gain one impatience point. But we got almost 3 minutes to carry all this stuff. That should be good, right? And in here we are not gonna make it in time. We are not. I'm gonna change this one by the beaver, and he can also start doing this. Blocks the sacrifice, yeah, that's fine. Although we only got 6 minutes to do the sacrifice, yeah, actually. Oh, that might actually be a bit of an issue. But this is gonna be 6 minutes. We can make that a harpy, and then it's gonna be slightly shorter, but that's gonna be definitely more than 6 minutes. Ooh. That is a bummer. So even if we do get the goods, we're not going to be able to do that while also doing this. And if we are late at this one, yeah, we don't want to be late at this one really. I mean, a little late is okay, but we cannot do it after those 6 minutes and then have another 6 minutes of this. Huh. Well then, I guess I should have watched that for that and not chosen the timed order. Or we should just have had a harpy in the heart and then this stuff would have been in there a minute ago. Damn freaking slowpokes. It's also quite unfortunate they can't bring it straight in there, huh? Where are my lizards? One in the crude workstation. You get out of there. You're going to a nice warm place where you will be happier or more productive, or both in this case. And beavers like making planks anyway. Not really in the crude workstation, but oh well. Where's the other the other lizard? We have two of those. The other lizard is stone cutting. You're gonna make some jerky as well. Let's quickly get this done. How much of that meat do we have? Oh, plenty. Yeah, man, make all those jerkies quickly. And then we're gonna turn off, when we have them, we're gonna turn off all the basic food consumption. And they're gonna have to live on jerky whether they like it or not. Two is 19%, so that means we can have 10 of them. This is gonna be just in time. He's arriving right now and starting the timer. 5:24, so that's definitely too late for this. Oh, what a bummer. Well, the chance that we got it was pretty low already anyway. Our lizards are not happy with this going, so we need to reduce woodcutters. And let's reposition these right next to the warehouse, and we can clean out this forest here. And the other one can... Wait a minute, we're gonna have a look where our hearts are gonna be. We might have to open some forest for that too. We can build this one perfectly well in here. Yeah. And we kind of want one in here, because there's many people working here. So that would require us to cut these trees. Let's put the cam right there. What are we gonna do with 3 people that are not working? One more in here because we need planks. And let's just put one in. Oh, we are gonna need to build this warehouse or this one because we want this herb garden to be done soon. Next year we need to start producing herbs. Do we already have the leather that was coming from somewhere? Oh, we have plant fibers. That's good. So we're gonna make fabric too. And now this one has priority, and this herb garden. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do the other one first. Here. This warehouse goes to 5, but we need fabric for that. This one goes to +5, as well as the farm fields. Oh, the fabric will come. Alright, delete this one for a moment. Yeah, well, I'm wanting to get that marrow though. But let's hurry up the other one. So this is first priority, happening during the storm. And then this is going to be the second priority, and we may get a second herb garden here. Let's cut those 2 trees first. Only 2. Only 2. I'll want to have a second guy here to carry all this stuff home. I actually think that is so much to carry that it would be good to build a warehouse here too. Even if it's only going to be temporary. Isn't it amazing how an ice-cold Coke can be such a pleasure even after drinking nothing but Coke for 30 years? Okay, so this force of nature is an entirely useless one. Tanning racks. We are getting leather from... Where were we getting leather from? There was some leather somewhere, right? Oh, from this. This. That's very little, so that's super insignificant. Newcomers, no, there's no hurry in newcomers, so it's gonna be either advanced herbalism or 10 gold. No, this does look good since we have nothing but herb gardens yet. Let's do that. It's also gonna make even the secondary recipe feasible. Wow. No herb garden finished yet. Wow, this sucks, man. This really sucks. What have you done with all those planks? Isn't 4 priority enough? 5 priority. Damn it. Bring those planks to the herb garden. Quick. I guess it's gonna be year 3. But we'll be producing good jerkies for now. How is our jerky stash going? We have jerkies now. We're gonna stop consuming anything but jerkies. We have our 3 glade events completed. Let's deliver that stuff. Let's favor these again. We're gonna make a tiny bit more resolve. I really would like the weaver too. I like it here. Newcomers almost here, so then we can cut those trees. This is another 3 minutes, man. It's all so slow. This one's been finished. Yeah, so this is not happening. Forget about that. It's okay. This is being brought home. Oh, that's food. That's good. Also another 3 minutes. Where is our builder? I would like to know where my builder is. Here he comes. Oh yes, we can still do something this season. We don't have humans. So whom is gonna go in there? Do we have any not so important stuff working? Crude workstation maybe? The rain collector, I suppose. All those people doing glade events. Oh, there are people. 3 of them. Which 3 do I like? See, the foxes, they are nice because they don't have this negative resolve during off-season, off-storm. So an extra fox is just gonna be extra reputation now. You're getting one of those anyway, either way. I'm leaning towards this for the 6 supplies. Yeah. Yeah. So the beavers are gonna go in here. We do need to keep cutting some wood. Hey, why is this? Oh, he's not housed. Can't we kick a beaver out of their house? Like that. Yeah, that worked. It is still drizzle, but we do want that to happen too. Oh shit, I used the builder elsewhere. Beaver and Foxy, and that means that this is not yet happening unless I just take this off. The fox is not carrying anything, right? No. What was he gonna do then? Well, it's fine. It's fine. We don't have a builder, but now we're just waiting until they all get off of these events. And we got more trade opportunities. We get 30 of these bars. 25 cents, 25 cents is about 50 cents, and we get one instead. I guess we can do this. It's not a lot of money, but it's some. Oh. Oh. That helps. Bam. I wish I had more of those packs and I could have sold all 5 of them. But there will be more opportunities to sell those things. Bricks coming in. Extra blueprint coming in 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, which is great. And some global resolve coming in a minute. Two people available. Where are we gonna put those to work? They can build now. Because this needs to be built. This cannot yet be built. We need more planks for that. We have one in there to produce planks. Oh yeah, and we can place our weaver here. Hoppa. They're just gonna be producing that, of course. I don't have any trade goods. You can move there. Let's have another beaver in there. And one more in here. Do some of our core business again. Oh, now we are gonna get 5 of these, and that's gonna bring us to 10, which is just fine. But that does make it a good time to start thinking about more purging fire. I'm gonna do that with the 2 lizards as soon as they're done, as soon as drizzle season is over, because now they're getting this 50% extra yield. And it's 3 global resolve. Really nice, really nice. That's the first warehouse. I would also like to produce a bit more packs of provisions. But man, we're busy. I guess we should do this, huh? Yeah. Let's take these new people. High level of corruption. Hey, we have 13. How the hell do we get to 13 all of a sudden? I thought we were supposed to get only 5 extra and we had 5. Well, we're gonna burn them. That's what we're gonna do about it. And 2 more orders to pick. Oh, a market, which we can already get. And the other one is a better market, basically. Oh, it doesn't matter. The other effect was rather insignificant. So this is as good a market as any. Alright, what was it? Yeah, it's not so important. Just a convenience. Well, it might actually be like 20% for every 2 villagers with luxury. In endgame, that could easily be 20 villagers. That's gonna be 200%. That does make it go fast. Okay, maybe we do like this market. Maybe we do. But what are the other options here? A biscuit line. That's feeding about 5 people, I guess. I don't know if our food consumption, it feels already like it's on the high level. That's gonna be good. And what do we have here? We do not have a tavern, but I believe we have one right under the button. No, we do not. And no, I'm not gonna discover 2 more dangerous glades. Now this is 70 gold, that's a lot. But 30 is already... Oh, that's 12 minutes, so that's way too late. That's not happening. I can't trade 70 gold so fast. It's a bit of a bummer. This is not so important, but biscuit line would be really nice. So then I suppose we'll have to just get the tavern someday. Or we take this one and we solve it in the last day. Maybe that's the best, because we're guaranteed to do that. Level 2 with 3 settlements, that's quite a bit of trading requirements. Or we need 40 of each building material invested for a very short time. Plus 1 berries is useless. I like this reward tiny bit more. Do we even have 3 guys to... Yeah, that means level 2 in each of them. Now this is gonna be level 2 right away, because I believe it's 10 and then 20, so this is gonna make one of them. This is the smoldering city. We can wait with this. We can wait very well. That is going fine. What are we doing in here? We have cut out a space for another herb garden. So let's start building that. Hoppa. It can make roots. Now we did have something to produce flour, I believe. The rain mill. It cannot make that from roots, can it? Yes, it can. So we can actually make flour. And we also had something to make cookies, didn't we? No? My Excel sheet says we do. So this one, yes. Okay, so we can make cookies too. Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a lot of different foods. And I want 3 of the herb gardens. We're going all in on the herb gardens. Where's the other camp? Here. Let's prepare this area a little. Do we have enough fuel for this stuff? We can use a bit of that at least. Well, we're not gonna sacrifice it anymore anyway, so we can use this. Now in here it's 3.341, and in here it's similar. Yeah, that's pretty much the same. So it doesn't matter which one uses which fuel. But I do like to use these fuels first, as we are going to get some more of them here. And we have blueprints. There's another one behind this. I am going to get this market, and that can use what materials? Oh yeah, luxury and tea. And that was what we can produce right here. So I guess we should choose the alchemist hut. How are we gonna make those stuff? Well, we have 45, that means that's about 250 tea. We have water production. Yeah, we can make tea easily. And we cannot make wine yet. But the alchemist hut does seem like the choice here. Yeah. So what did we have? Wine and tea. I'll put it on my sheet. A lumber mill, a smithy. A temple. Didn't we need a temple for something? No, we didn't choose that cornerstone. No. That was not a choice that we did not take. It's pretty much between the two of these. Coats. Who likes coats? Only the beavers. That's not so much. That is not so much. Both do the trade goods, and we have them already. We also have building materials, packs of building materials that would be nice with this plank production actually. I think I'm going to choose the lumber mill for that reason. The temple is one of the worst effects there is. So yeah, lumber mill it is. And I want to build it soon. And then we have the alchemist hut, which has no priority yet. That might wait a few years. And the lumber mill, we can build this, so let's just do that. And you are gonna stop producing planks. You're gonna work in the lumber mill. And where is my weaver is here, so that leaves bricks to be produced. Three-star fabric, three-star planks. And where is our packs of building materials? It has to be somewhere. Where was that? How is this? How is this possible? I have selected the fact that I can produce packs of building materials, but I don't find any place where it can. The rain mill. That's one that I didn't build yet, is it? Yeah, build 0. We need a rain mill. 3 wood and some cloth. We can do both of these. Yeah. Let's do those. I also still want that beanery pretty quickly, but first we need the plank production going. And then we'll get the beanery and the weaver. The weaver is gonna turn all that leather into fabric 1-on-1. It would be nice if this could be a higher level recipe. Zorg, what do you got for me? None of that is important. You got the oil that I needed a while ago, but couldn't use. Oh good. I don't think I need any of this really. My food is running low, that's a fact. But we're about to harvest a good 50-60ish of this. And then before the food is gone, we will be producing porridge. A few containers would be nice because you can make pickled goods then with the roots. Oh yeah, we need container production. Where was that happening? Here. Because that is eventually what we want. We want to not produce all kinds of food, we want to produce pickled goods. And we can do that. We will need lots of root production though. And pottery, we don't have that much clay really. But we don't have any other source of containers either. No. So we might want to buy clay or containers from Zorg, if we can properly afford that. I don't really like selling these to Zorg, but you've seen what they can provide in the trade routes. I don't really like selling anything to Zorg, honestly. So yeah, let's leave it at this. There's going to be containers for sale very much more. I could use some more meat, I suppose, but is that really needed? Yeah, it will be helpful. But I have so little that I want to sell. It's only 8 meat. It's a few more jerkies. It's actually 20 jerkies. Okay. Do I have a beaver for this? Yes, I do. We're gonna make proper planks now. How about a second beaver in there? We don't have that much wood really. How many woodcutters are on the job? 4. For a little while we can do this. This is not going to do anything right now. Our next priority is to get these buildings running, and we need those planks. We're in the slow process of convincing those guys to join us. Yeah, so we want this for the biscuits, huh? Absolutely. Or no, I need that container production for the pickled goods. 61 clay is not gonna cut it. Is it? 4 clay makes 5 pottery. If we're gonna be producing pickled goods to feed, say 30 people for 4 years, that's 120 people a year. That's gonna be about 1,000 pickled goods. And that means 80 times this recipe, 240 pottery. 50 times this recipe means 200 clay. And how many clay do we have? 40, 100, and that's it. Oh no, here. 140, okay. So that's 140 out of 200 clay to be pickled sustaining. That's pretty close. We can add the rest of the trading probably. So yeah, I do have faith that we're gonna eat purely pickled goods soon. Yeah. We also have 18 people. It's time to build another heart really. I think I had decided I wanted to build it here. This one can move. Clean out this forest. We have the wildfire, we have the bricks easily, and the planks. Working on it. We also have these houses still queued up. We are going to need a lot of wood really. All those planks, the houses. Oh, we have a bunch of people here that have run out of... No, they have not run out of anything. Okay. They're going to quickly work on this. So we get this one this year too. No, that'll be fine. They can perfectly make 2 sets of this. And then let's hope that this can be finished before the next spring. And then the year after we'll add one more in here. And we need another warehouse then. We're also still in dire need of more packs of provision. Who knows what awesome opportunities we're missing out on now. But we don't have people. Well, that's going to be solved pretty soon. Once these are in and the newcomers, then we're sort of set on people. They almost produced a full reputation point. But now we need to cut down on woodcutters. Just one. Might be enough. $99. Yeah, we're gonna hit this 5 before we're done. No, we don't. We don't. Okay. You guys are doing the job. That's gonna be perfectly fine. And this needs some priority really. What happened? Why have we gone up one level? I don't know. Good, we're gonna have this in the first spring now. Maybe we can do this one as well then. Well, we'll add it. don't have enough meat to do this anyway. All the cysts are gone. That is nice. Now we can cut down the number of these things a little bit. Oh, we have 40 in there. Why aren't you bringing them to the warehouse? Safe haven. I like safe haven. That's not important. All camp blueprints. Gathering speed. No, we are fully into gathering. And this is not retroactive. That's unfortunate. Otherwise it could be an option. But it's going to be safe haven. Can we actually upgrade to neighborhood? Yeah, I believe we can. So our goal is to have 3 neighborhoods, but we will need some wildfire essence to build a 3rd heart. And we're gonna do this right away. Porridge people. Oh yes. We really should be good on people now. We're actually high on unemployment at the moment. Put 2 in here. Let's put some foxes in there now. Foxes, I don't believe we got so much jobs for them. Can we get these to 20? Well, the porridge is gonna bring them to 20. That's good. I think there should be foxes too. And what are we producing now? 1 root, 1 herbs, and this one also roots. In here we can use roots to produce flour, but we still need this one to turn the flour into cookies. No. Stop being distracted. We need pickled goods. Do we have some parts to produce a 2nd stonecutter camp? Yes, we do. So we're going to use that to get some clay going for our pottery. And then eventually we can go fully on the roots as well. And we need to produce only roots and no more of those herbs. This one, yeah, that will be finished pretty soon. So I'm gonna start building homes here. And a little park. And in here we want a 2nd park as well as a garden, because that is then going to be our first neighborhood, and that will make people happy. None of these look super great. The smelter looks okay-ish. Copper bars. Though we don't really have tools or anything to produce with them, I believe. Oh yeah, I have unemployed people. Let's now finally produce a bunch of provisions. We can produce a good bunch of them. I'm gonna take the lock off of there. The weaver is coming in. It's needed, we're running out of fabric. And this the beanery. Did I already start producing this stuff? Trying to. This definitely needs to use the marrow. We don't have the harpies. How many are wood cutting? Not many. 3, 4. Yeah, we're gonna get fine there. We need to cut some wood really before we're gonna get into trouble again. And another group of people. 6 versus 3. How unbalanced can this get? Wow. That was amazing. So now we're gonna maximize on our wood cutting for a moment. Can we deal with that? Yeah, it does stop us from getting reputation here, but that's kind of fine anyway. We've gotten 1 full point out of it, and that's really nice. Exactly 1 full point. So we need more people producing pottery and thus producing this. Prioritize that stuff. Okay. And we're working on that with 2 guys. We can put another one in there for a little while, and it is drizzle, so that was the time to harvest this. That's looking great, isn't it? The next project might be to get this haunted market up and running, or burn it down. I will get resin from the woods, I believe. Yeah, and I don't use it for anything, so that's a good thing. We'll use the resin in due time. This is producing drizzle water. Let's put a second one in there for a moment. And this should be piped up and use any drizzle water available. We're not using the water anymore for the porridge, which I thought I might do. And this one also needs drizzle water. I don't have that much drizzle water probably, so then it's better to use it right here at the end of the production chain, because when you're using it at the end of the production chain you get this 25% yield increase, and it basically enhances your entire production chains. While at the start it's only part of your production chain that is enhanced. Let's get this going, and when it does, we are straight away gonna try to get a second neighborhood there. Just looking for trees nicely close to the warehouses. Yes, we need to operate this. Oh, now we are running out of workforce. I do like to keep 2 builders really, but this one should be sort of finished. Yes, it is. 11 is plenty for now. So we're gonna have these guys in here, and they're doing only clay, and these guys are doing only the marrow. And that's good. We could sell some herbs, I suppose. 15 gold is nice. Oh, we can actually... where does all this resolve come from? I don't know, but let's gain some more of this reputation. Yes, we can start producing pickled goods. Should we already? Yeah, we should. We want harpies in there. I mean the foxes. And they are now weaving, which can be done by another race. So you are going out of there and you're going into there. And we need this guy to keep building though. Is this any sort of priority yet? No, we might even never really use it. 0.25, that's pretty good. We may get another full point out of this within this year. That would be nice. Wood is good, planks is good, and that's what we need to make these two hearts running. Now I'm not that good on food that I want them to be consuming both. These two porridge, the porridge is just gone, so that's fine that they're gonna move to pickles. And they're gonna move to pickles, but the lizards, they should not be moving to pickles right now. Am I doing any unimportant jobs? Well, yes, one of these can come out. And he's going to do more pickles. And you're going to stop producing jerkies and just focus on the pottery. And hope that these guys are fast enough producing that stuff. Bricks and planks, no. 40 cents, 65 cents, it is a decent deal. Oh well, let's do it. Take the gold while you can. Oh, now they're down. That's because they're running out of porridge. But pickled goods are coming in and we're on again. I would like another harpy. Fox, of course. I'm gonna take out this one. These are actually sort of soon finished producing stuff anyway. Oh, we are short on containers, but we can't go any faster. Yeah. How are our levels doing? This one is for the smoldering city. Oh, that's still our first trade, it's just being really slow. The other trades are overtaking that. I could destroy something to get parts and sell. If I sell 5 parts, that's 25 gold for Ima, and that will get them to level 2. Then I'd have 2 already. And we just need Omaha. Whoa, 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 what's happening? Okay. We just need this one, which will happen someday, right? Packs of goods. We should also not forget about our abilities to produce packs of goods. Let's choose this one. Wow. No, I'm not that enthused to produce packs of goods. Use stormwater and rain engines. Actually, we can use stormwater, but where do we want it? Because it would be nice to have one of each, since we are using this rain collector. So the lumber mill is an option for stormwater. The beanery is already on drizzle water. Which is the one that produces the packs of building materials, that's here. Rainwell could do clearance water to produce these packs. And with this one on storm, that would enhance our pack production 2 ways. We're gonna have to see how much drizzle water this is consuming if we can do another building. I'm gonna choose the one with the storm water anyway. We're going to do this. Let's hook this one up. I believe we already have this a +1, yeah, and we're gonna get another +1 then, but that's gonna be so late it's not gonna matter anymore probably. Good. So clearance water was for the weaver only. The haunted smelter doesn't use any water. Yes, storm water. But it's not doing anything, just the weaver. Oh well, I suppose the weaver is going to use clearance water then. I already consider this game dealt with, because soon everyone will have +8 from the pickled goods. And we're going to fix this haunted market. And that's going to give us the luxury and the treatment opportunities, which can help our beavers and our foxes, which are the 2 most numerous races. And then we'll just buy that from the trader sometime. Meanwhile, hostility is being dealt with this protected trade a little bit. And what is the name of the safe haven? So yeah, we're good. That's our first safe haven. On to the second. That's the second park. And a garden. Garden there. And then there will be 2 people more needed. So we'll move this one over to there, and we'll put, we want a lizard in there if we can. The stonecutters camp doesn't need to be a lizard. Oh. But the stonecutters are priority to keep working now. Well, we'll be building this during the storm. Let's cut a little more wood. Gain another point here before storm, hopefully. Yeah. Look at those foxes going, man. And we have a trader. That's expensive, huh? I suppose out of the building materials this is the most important one. We do like clay to make more pottery. And I do have quite a bunch of gold, as well as other tradables. It's good to use the gold for this, because suppose we want to trade for 40 gold of their value. My 50 gold is only worth half. How do I explain this properly? Well, if you use these goods to trade this, that's more, and the gold for that, that's more efficient than to try and get their gold to buy that. It's easy. So this is what I kind of like. I think this is just fine, we don't need pipes. And what do I want to give away? Crystallized dew is quite an option. We're not making any barrels, but we might in the future. Well, we're gonna get more gold. Let's just use the gold then. It cost me, oh no man, that's terrible. Do we even need all that clay? What do we need it for? We need hair. This is already coming in. We are not building anything anymore really. We just need the wood. I think we're fine without that clay. Can do a little bit of it. That's convenient. We have great production for this, but not so much base materials, so let's not go overboard with selling fabric. Here. Five base 1.75 and 5 costs 225. We have another blueprint, and I said we were going to use the woodcutter for building tasks during the storm, as the wood pretty decent. Can we get it down to 2? Yes we can. Do we need to get it down to 2? Yes we do. Where's the other woodcutters? Where's the other can? Okay, so that's 0 woodcutters remaining. Let's already find a new position for them right here. That's for post-storm. Do we need to burn any cysts? No, we do not. We have now 6 guys. That's quite a lot to build a few homes. One is in there, yes. So this is gonna be a neighborhood really soon. Yeah, let's rebuild that. So we can solve that in 1 minute. How's our production change doing now? We are with 3 guys producing 15 pottery and 113 with walking speed. That's about 11-12 pottery per minute. And in here with 3 guys we are consuming about 7-8 pottery per minute, so that should be good. And that also consumes, let's look at it per day actually, that's easier. This is 7 times this recipe per day per people, that's 21. That's a little bit more than 100 roots. We have 2 guys producing about 50 roots each, so that's just perfect. And that should turn into 260 goods. Plus bonus from the water, that's over 300 pickles. This should be good. We are feeding all our people pickles with no problem now. If our population grows, we might need a little more enhancement. But this is good now. The only issue is how much clay is going in there. We need 30 clay per day. This is only 12 charges remaining. This one camp can very well produce 30 per day, I believe. But we're soon gonna run out. So maybe we do really need to buy some clay. But it hurts, it's just too expensive. I'm not gonna do it yet. I'll find something else later. Oh, and I'm gonna look at these blueprints. Because what do we have here? The smelter is sort of useless because I've got 49 copper ore actually. This guy can turn that into 12 times, that's 24 copper bars. Is that great or is that meh? Well, I mean, 14 cents becomes 27, that's not an immense progress. Especially not since it also uses this. No. If I'm not producing tools, then this is not great. This is trash. I already have pretty much all of the barrels. They can produce barrels. And I do have a bunch of those bars. We have plenty planks. The distillery is good, it can produce barrels, which is a great alternative. We could make wine also with shrooms or reeds, which we don't have either. Good. Distillery, barrels. They still want us to sell us that smelter, huh? Now it can help us produce bars for those barrels, of course. Let's do that. So we're gonna produce barrels, and I believe those barrels could also be used in some sort of pack somewhere. Packs of trade goods. So if I have enough barrel production, we're gonna make packs of trade goods. Good. Where are we gonna build this new set of buildings? The distillery and the smelter nicely together. Let's do that right here. Move that trash out of the way. Fine like that. You don't need to do that during storm. I think it's good to have a second guy in here, but later. We are producing this stuff. Do we have all these build materials? Yes, yes, and yes. So this is just happening. That's good. Let's go. New trade routes. 3 of these for 4 gold, that's pretty good. Since we're gonna be producing that sort of stuff now, we can sell these. Oh, holy Moses! Look at that, man! 36 for 1 ancient tablet. I'm glad I held on to those 3. Wow. This is insane. I'm rich. Of course it's gonna take a long time. How many minutes does a trade route take? 10 minutes, not that bad. Well, now that I'm rich anyway. Oh, I don't need them anymore. I don't need them anymore. We are fine. We do want more global resolve sources, of course. Where are we gonna get global resolve sources from? That's one. We have our 14 pop, so we're going straight on for the neighborhood. It's another 40 hostility reduction. One stone cutter camp is finished there. Let's move them over here. Post stone, start woodcutting again. Let's pause for a little bit. I'm gonna have a look at the resolve situation. Are we already in a situation where we can gain some more resolve? Our food is really on now. And we get... No. Not really. don't like any of these, but we definitely don't need 10 gold anymore now. We do still have a reroll, but I don't like using them on the purple ones. So yeah, let's just keep that for later a bit. This is going to take quite a while, huh? It's slow burning the storm water. We may produce some pipes and use stormwater elsewhere too. But where? This haunted melter could do that. We still need to build the haunted melter actually. And I've just built another copper producer. Oh yeah, so I really didn't need that now actually. But it's not that bad. I mean, this is we can easily deal with it, but it's nicer to produce some global resolve really. Some reputation through resolve. Okay, so it's not always rounded up. We do get 0 from this one home. That's too bad. Oh, is that one home even used? No, it's not, of course. See, now it works, yes. That's one extra reputation for the beavers. This is already at its maximum. So we're not gonna get those higher than 26 until we can get them the luxury they want. We should just keep the foxes happy again. The threshold is 25, they're significantly, comfortably over that. So they're gonna make another point, the third point. They go up 5 every time, so the next time they will need 30, but we're sort of close to that anyway, huh? One level down, we can do another one. I do want something for my beavers though. And I don't know yet what. But something will present itself, it always does. I've got 2 builders right now, that's fine. This is staying nice and low, huh? We're doing pretty good on the early prestige points. Some foxies in there. Newcomers almost here. We don't have any more foxies. We will get some soon. Well, only one. One foxy. Let's see if we can free up a foxy somewhere. The herb garden. You don't need foxes. You can do with beaver. This requires 2 every 145 and this produces 2 every 22 seconds. Wow. This is going fast. Let's not use that wood. Packs of building materials. Where was that? That was in the here. The rain mill. All that water is being used, you see, but we have only one guy in there. So we need to free up another foxy somewhere. On the makeshift post. You're going in there. And then we're gonna have some packs of building material production with beavers. 33 seconds using 8 planks. We don't need 2 of that, I think, because we are producing, well, pretty much 13, 14-ish planks per minute. So 2 beavers in here would pretty much use all of that. And if we hook it up, we get some extra packs. I would like to hook it up. I need more pipes. Let's produce some pipes. And I think we can hook up a second building of each of these types. This was drizzle water. Oh. How comes clearance water is so full? We are using it somewhere. Oh, it's only one guy. And the drizzle water is used by these 3 guys. So we only need to hook up a second building of the clearance water probably. The storm water is also used up pretty well. Another storm camp unemployed. Yeah. We can turn 50 fuel and 30 plus a little bonus. Let's just do that. We don't need this flawless smelter at all. Burn the trash down. Let's build a road because we like things to be pretty. Hey, we can produce tools. Or coats. Which is good for our beavers really. Let's do that. I guess they can also be packaged maybe somewhere. No, I don't think so actually. I don't think any package takes coats. This coming storm we do need to burn the assists because the next storm we'll get 5 extras. And we're using a lot of water now as well. screw this crap. I might want brick some days. Yeah, you are pretty low on that. But the barrels are fine now. Not super great though, but fine is good enough, I suppose. Wow. The lizards are unhappy. Of course, I didn't allow them to eat. Let the lizards eat. They're probably hungry now. Yes. And this one, they're done with generating reputation for a while. Eggs, how many do I have? 19. Just do it. Let's take one guy out because those planks are going down way too fast. Do I have anything to put into packs of trade goods? I do have plenty pottery and barrels at the moment, but I'm hesitant to use them. This is good. I can produce a few of those packs of trade goods, because it gives me extra trade opportunities. It's always good to have a few of them. Just produce, let's say 15. It's gonna cost me 30 of these potteries. I can do that. Storm is coming soon. We have 6 woodcutters, so we're definitely going to 2 during the storm. And we're at 19 for our lowest race. 12 for the storm, leave 7. We can do this actually, we can start just during the storm. Yeah, that's what the woodcutters are gonna do. I have a really nice stack of wood anyway. I do want a third guy in there. We're gonna cleanse this building. And the other woodcutters need to reduce by 1 as well. Why do I always lose my woodcutter camp? And we have our final order. I suppose these two can happen, but this one cannot. This would be basically an extra reputation point. $24 is a lot, but we're using lots of water. This is easy. I already have +2. This is taking so long. I think it's an option to build a second rain collector now, because I want those cysts to be generated. I have the pipes production. Let's hook up this melter. It's needed for both of these. Oh yeah, I said I wanted to burn the cysts now. So who's gonna do that? This weaver doesn't really have a solid source of materials coming in. I think we can put this one in here for a moment. It's only 4 cysts, 2 guys is more than plenty. And we're going to get another one of these. Why is this all trash? Our 100 gold are in. That's nice. Oh, we can do this 4 times. Coming soon after the storm. But if we want some more reputation from Resolve, I think the beavers are gonna have to be supplying it. But this is really slow at that. Well, We will soon have this haunted market. And a new cornerstone. A smuggler is good, although I wouldn't know what I need. Probably a building that just provides global resolve. Yeah, let's do the smuggler's visit and let's take the best global resolve building, which probably still is, even after the nerf, the guild house. It is currently at 2. It will soon be 3. And this is a good, nice bonus. Planks are easy. The other option would be, I think it's a temple for 3. No, it's a tavern for 3. And that would provide us an extra thing that you don't yet have. We have now the tea and the wine. So we could use weapons, religion, leisure or education. And the guild house adds nothing new. The clan hall adds 2 new things that we could use, but it's not really useful. The monastery also adds 2 new things, and this effectively is 2 global resolve. Maybe I should choose this one. Now bricks is the hardest one. We don't have bricks. But I do think I like this building the most. Where's our trader? I'll wait for the trader to see if he's got bricks for me. It's either gonna be that or the guild hall. Maybe the guild hall is best anyway. Because I'm gonna sell all that 100 something gold that I have now. That's gonna bring the guild hall to level 4 probably, 4 global resolve. But maybe this guy has got ill and who knows what. Oh, he's got one of these. That's a global resolve for sure. He's got bricks. Yes. And he's got ale, and he's got incense. And I have almost 200 gold. Oh damn, I want both the guild hall and the monastery. But this goes into the monastery. And that's great. That's gonna boost us for a while. I could sell my stones, get 18 gold and buy bricks instead of produce the bricks. I like that idea. Yeah, I might just be getting this to 4. And 5 next year, 6 after that. So that's going to be about 4, 5, 6. Well, the monastery is going to be worth 2 global resolve with a lot of help during storm, and a temporary 10 global resolve, 10 resolve for whatever races used it. I'm going to pick this monastery. I want them both, but I like it. It's also boring to always keep doing the same thing, right? I already got your bricks, so now I want this and this for my monastery. I also kind of want the fuel and the wine, and why not? Gotta get something for all that coin. Got more coin coming in anyway. This looks quite fine to me. I think I might be using all of those resources next year instead of this year. We shall see when this is done. We need to build an extra herd. Alright. Where? Oh, it would fit. Cut that out. Where's the other woodcutter's camp? Are there woodcutters in there? Yeah, a few. Well, does it matter? Yes, I don't have unemployed otherwise. I do have some in here. They're not needing on this job now. Oh yeah. So let's look at our victory. These two are going to take a long time. This one might be possible to force it. This one is taken anytime we want. So 2 are within reasonable reach. And then we need another 6 from the global resolve. Well, let's see, where do we need to trade? We need to trade with this guy. And we need to trade 22 with him. There's a smoldering city. I'm okay. No use right now. But it will happen. I'm confident that will happen. I believe my wood levels are fine, right? Yeah. This really is not excessive. We're not really going up in food. We can speed up if we have the resources for it. And we do. So let's speed up another notch. And use the barrels as well. I kinda like beavers most now, because those are the future of our resolve production. This is the first time I'm really running an entire settlement on rain collectors. It's not too bad, actually, is it? I'm gonna destroy one of these. Put the people in there. This is still fine. No. It is kind of bad, true. Oh, we're producing way too many pipes. But we have clearance water in excess. We have now the second guy, the second water pump added anyway, so that's good. Clearance water is on. Drizzle water is on. Smokehouse is trying to produce pottery but cannot anymore. We could produce incense. As I have this monastery, that's good. Let's produce incense. What is burning all those herbs? That's going into these packs of provisions, I suppose. Okay. That's almost done. Now, how is Resolve looking? It's looking pretty low, actually. Oh, that's because of our event, of course. This is one more minute, and then we're gonna have a look at the real Resolve. We are ready to add another herd here. Almost. And of course, it's going to require a bunch of houses. Oh. One more tree, dude, one more tree. And 2 parks. Plus a garden. This one will go. Okay, we can now get the beavers in the blue. Together with the lizards, actually, that's great. We have all of this easily, yes. We can sell a few eggs. It's not gonna make us rich, but it will help me with this standing level here. Pack of building materials would have made me a lot richer. But we don't need IMA. And money is not the priority anymore. We do have the market now. .42, 1.6. We might get it to here. No, it's gonna be. We're not gonna win this year. So next year is gonna be the year that I'm gonna turn on everything. Next year will be the win. That's perfectly normal. That's year 7. Seven cysts, not even close to 24. Okay, we have only 11 population living there. We have 3 too many in here. Oh, come. We have extra housing, I suppose. But I don't even see the space for... Oh, this one needs to move. And then we have 1 too many here. And that activates this one. Yeah, this is pretty much game over. I can sell a bunch of this and make myself rich. I might be able to just keep them in the blue through the storm. I just put people in the... Where is my bonus tree? Here. And then we're going to level 0. Yeah, maybe you could have won this year if I had focused on it. Gotten all 3 of them in the blue maybe. But it's not, doesn't matter. This is good. I'm also too lazy to build all those houses that we can build with that. Trade goods. I want to sell another 5 of that. I don't have a good reason to do this, but I do it anyway. So none of these 3 seem to be happening really. We can open a bunch of glades still, but we probably won't even need to. We're just gonna be really, really happy. Why are they not gaining from the luxury? They are allowed to use it. Oh, we didn't man the market. Let's man the market too. Oh, never mind. Another cornerstone. I really just want the last one now for the order. 0.5. Wow, we're doing 1.5 per minute. Let's just speed up. that was it. Yeah, we're just getting the embarkation range. So we're going there, we choose embarkation range again. And then it's like skip 4 and settle. So we're there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh geez, that's just not close enough. That's a bitch. If we take this one, we're not going to be close enough to the seal. So instead I'm going to go here or here and then take the normal way to the seal. Or here actually, I can choose any one of these 3. 4. That is of course for the next video. I am going to look at upgrades right now. And the deeds. Experience we want. Is this a worthy cornerstone? No. Absolutely not. So we don't take those 2. What upgrades do I want? The question is, am I still wanting to go for this and this? Because 10% more citadel resources takes 10 games to repay for itself basically. Or well, not necessarily 10 games, but almost. So I don't think I want to go for that anymore. That is no longer a priority. This one is a little bit of a priority still, because it doesn't only increase potential income, it also gives you more opportunity in choosing where to go. This is not a very strong one though. I might want to take the houses now. Or this. More embarkation points are behind this. Pretty far behind it. And we have, that's entirely useless, but this is pretty reasonable. Another option would be these mediocre ones. But one trade route is pretty nice. But I think I'm going to go with the houses now. And will not reach my most important goal of the beaver house. The harpy house I mean. That's gonna be for the next game. So that's that. No. We can have a look at what else we can do. We can do the coral forest, the cursed woodlands, or the royal woodlands. We can have a nice caravan actually with 8 people, some gold, harpies for the heart, beavers for the wood cutting. And then it's going to be Prestige 10. Glide Rod has a stronger impact. That's a moderate effect. I guess that's gonna look like this. 60 foot extra, 84. That's very low food. That's a very little food. I may have to think about that instead. But this is for the next game and the next video. So thanks for watching and see you next time.